I recently made a video where I revealed that I only paid $36.99 for this brand new genetics textbook. However, that was about as rare as a black tiger. The sad truth is that college textbooks are extraordinarily expensive. In fact, educationdata.org states that between 1977 and 2015, the cost of textbooks has risen 1,041%. However, since I can't recommend Library Genesis legally, you'll either have to fork out this much, which I'll reveal soon, or find an alternative. So how much are you expected to spend on college textbooks? Here's the spreadsheet where I track how much I've spent on textbooks over 4 semesters at Carroll College. Yeah, so first semester of college, I was expecting to spend something like $200 on textbooks. Nope, $439.60. And most of that amount was for only 2 classes, biology and accelerated general chemistry. Non-STEM classes often require more books, but their prices are usually much lower, as shown by the 2 theology books I purchased. And full disclosure before I continue, I receive a $600 per semester book stipend through ROTC, so I can buy all brand new books rather than rent or buy used ones, which will save you money if that's the goal. Moving on to second semester, I spent $266.58 on 10 books, but only one of which I would classify as a textbook, which was for psychology. 8 of the others were for my philosophy course, which were cheaper, and 1 was for a current issues in history class. While I thought that was pretty expensive to spend in just 1 year, totaling $706.18, I found on educationdata.org that they said most students spend between $628 and $1,471 per year on textbooks and other supplies. So perhaps I'm still on the relative low end. Tell me in the comments below if you think that spending $700 per year on textbooks is high or low, or about what you expected. Thanks. After a somewhat lower second semester cost, my third semester rose back up to $371.60, all thanks to good old organic chemistry and physics. If you're looking at the spreadsheet right here, it shows that the cost for my organic chemistry textbook was either $346.25 or $177 flat. And the $346 is if I purchased it through my university's library, where the other one was through Amazon. So as you can see, I saved a lot of money by looking at other websites before just buying straight through my school. Tip 1. Also, my physics textbook was $139.98. Finally, in my current semester, as you can see, I spent only $172.38. I think that deserves a round of applause. And that is the downward trend I keep wanting to see, but in reality, it is good to know that between your fall semester and your spring semester, the fall semester usually costs more because of full year classes, like organic chemistry and physics for me. I didn't have to repurchase textbooks for them, I just used last semester's, so that significantly lowered the overall cost. So another thing is, if you're looking to save up money, save it up during the summer. You'll spend more probably in the fall, and then you probably won't have to spend as much over Christmas break. All in all, I've accumulated $1,250.16 worth of textbooks over 4 semesters. Whew, which unfortunately is pretty typical for STEM students. Once again, I'm curious what your thoughts are about that. Is that higher, lower, on par with your expectations? Let me know in the comments. And if you would love to help my poor wallet recover after seeing that expense, all I ask is that you teach the like button a lesson. Thank you for learning, and ad meliora toward better things.